So I'm not going to do that thing that like Van City Van Life does, where he like shows you getting out of bed, because of course he has to get from out in bed to setting up the camera and get back in bed and act like he's waking up. And that's just not me. But like, I wanted to share a little bit about why I think weekends are actually kind of hard. When you're a guy, solo, whatever, it doesn't matter if you're a guy, just solo in your RV. Because everybody else, it's their weekend, but like I'm self employed, which I imagine a lot of people who do this are. And, you know, during the week, I could sit right there and work while other people are working, but it's the weekend. And like people with normal jobs, or even like most people with, remote jobs, they are having their weekend. But like I'm self employed, and what is the difference between what's the difference between a Saturday and a Monday, right? Like it's all the same shit. Like I'm gonna work today, but also like everybody else isn't working. So I don't know. I mean, this isn't so much an RV thing, maybe necessarily, as it's just, you know, what different? Like all the days are sort of the same. So this is some premium scooping content for my girlfriend. I'm doing this with I'm doing this with one hand. So I have to make my coffee, but I'll talk to you while I make my coffee. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not making some amazing, you know, revelation here that when you're self-employed, it's hard to make a differentiation between, weekdays and weekends. But I think it's a little bit more pronounced when you're out in the middle of nowhere or boondocking, right? Or I don't know, even in an RV park. But I feel like these feelings are more pronounced when I'm boondocking, where it's like, I'm not on a vacation and I want to do a video soon. That was actually going to be today's video topic, and then I decided to just have breakfast with you. I'm not on vacation and I have stuff to do. And yeah, I'm in this cool space, but it's just where I'm living at the moment. And so, yeah, I need to find some motivation to be productive and to do the things that I need to do so I can get paid, so I can keep living this life. See how messy my dishes are? It's hard when you're conserving water. So yeah, I think that's today's topic. Is it's really hard to mentally map being in this beautiful space, and everybody else is probably not working, and you just got to kind of do the things that you need to do. So it's a little windy out today. Hopefully the audio is fine. Yeah, my thought for you today is about the broad idea of managing your time and your mental map around what day is it while you're traveling alone. I feel like I have encountered this before a little bit, especially, being my own boss for so long. But when you are physically out somewhere where, there's not people hitting you up for brunch and you're not going out to happy hour or whatever, you're just alone out here with your RV. And if you're self-employed, you can choose when you're going to work. and what time you're going to wake up and what time you're going to go to bed, right? It's the joys of being an adult. But I think it also comes with a lot of conditioning around like the 5-day work week that we've had ingrained in us over a long time. And I always struggle to get some motivation on the weekends. But I also try to give myself a little bit of grace, I guess, around getting a slower start on the weekend. Maybe not beating myself up sort of mentally so much about not being, really productive in the morning or something like that. Like this morning, I think I'm going to make, on the griddle that pops out behind me, I think I'm going to make pancakes and eggs and bacon and, a breakfast that I probably wouldn't on a weekday, like if I had some video meetings or whatever. Or even if I didn't, just felt more guilt about getting to work. But on the weekend, it doesn't really matter that it's the weekend for me, but I still like to have a little bit of a sense of, okay, it's okay to not feel like you have to be productive all the time, because as time sort of bends around not having a whole lot of structure. I don't know if you can hear that. About the only traffic on the road back here is the Kinder Morgan oil field trucks. I don't know what I think natural gas out this way, but it's about my only neighbors or people checking on the oil infrastructure. Yeah, I mean, it sort of is a weird thing when you don't have a very structured schedule. Your body, we're like toddlers. We crave structure. We want structure. And so I'm trying to learn to not feel so guilty if I'm like a little less productive or whatever on the weekends, even though like I have stuff I need to do. I have stuff that I want to do today. It doesn't matter in my life if it's Saturday or Sunday or a holiday or whatever, but not feeling bad about it. So if you're in the same situation, sleep in on a Saturday, even if it doesn't matter that it's your Saturday, right? We get those experiences growing up, going to school, whatever, being happy that it's the weekend. We should be comfortable sort of giving ourselves the same experience on the weekend. As an adult, even if our schedules don't demand it, or there's really no difference between a Friday and a Saturday. This cooking YouTube content is brought to you by my girlfriend Gianna, who loves food YouTube. So this, I like this Blackstone outside griddle, but the only bummer is that, and I don't know if you can sort of hear it, but like if there's any wind outside, it really loses its oomph. So I tried to make pancakes at my last boondocking spot because, like, the air gets in there and futzes with the flames. I tried to make pancakes at my last boondocking spot, and it didn't go so well because it was too cold. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna scoop. I might have to just jump cut. I can't give you the really professional YouTube scooping because I'm holding the camera with the other hand. All right, well, this will never be a cooking channel. I conjoined these two, and this one's got a little weird cleft in it, but they're already bubbling, which I guess is good. It means it's hot enough, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I've only found, though, if you're going to make pancakes on this griddle, you can't really put anything down past around this area because it's just not hot enough. They don't cook evenly enough. And then I'll put the bacon over there. So I am the most cash-strapped and cash poor, and indebted than I've ever been in my adult life right now. But the one thing that I will not give up, because it makes me happy, and it's really not that expensive indulgence, is bacon. You have to make yourself feel good if you're going to do something hard. and like 3 strips of bacon a day. That is like, I'll just eat it on its own. I'll just make some bacon, put it on a plate, and eat it. It makes me happy. And yeah, even the smell, the sounds, like there's no like I'm doing hard things. I'm trying to start a business, not this YouTube channel. That's not the business. And yeah, like why shouldn't I make myself happy? 3 strips of bacon a day. It's a simple joy. Who doesn't love bacon? I mean, you know, wacko vegans don't love bacon, but come on. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Is my flipping content gonna go off without a hitch? This one looks like it's ready. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Oh fuck! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I don't know. Is this one ready? These don't look quite ready. Is this one ready? I'm gonna give this another 30 seconds and see. I don't know. But the color on that one is perfect. Look at that! Look at that! Okay. All right. Scooping content, flipping content. Hold on. Fuck yeah! Woo! What? Oh shit! I fucked that one up. But it's okay. It's kind of okay. Look at that. Look at that. Shit. All right. I'll do that one off camera. I've got performance anxiety now. I will also say that one of the things about, I love how this is my pointer. One of the things about solo RV life, or just, you know, solo life in general, even if you live in a sticks and bricks, portion control, man. Like I'm tempted to eat all of these pancakes if I make a sort of single batch, but like you really shouldn't, especially with all the other stuff I'm making this morning for breakfast. So like I have to, you know, either save them to snack for the rest of the day or zap them the next day or whatever. But it's hard because you make all this food. All right, I won't actually do this off camera. Hold on. Oh, it was just barely there. Did you see it just barely? Hold on. Portion control is really hard because like you make this food, like this is plenty. But then I've got to make the rest of that or else it's going to go bad. And I have to have the self-control not to eat them. Also, this is my mug for winning Firefighter of the Quarter a bazillion years ago at Save Altura Fire. Back when I was a structural firefighter. I didn't sue that fire department. Also, I don't know if this is gross to you or not, but it's not, I mean, it's like the least gross thing about RVing, but like, I made a little ramp out of aluminum foil for the oil to drip into this little pan. These things are, I used to, back when I had money, I would just buy like new one of these. These things are fucking expensive. And you can kind of just scoop out the oil and the grease and all that and then just reuse this thing. So, I mean, it's kind of gross, but like not, you know, not very gross. So just get one of these. Don't like just, you know, be a animal and dump the grease right into the black thing. Just get one of these little baking tin things. All right, if you're here for the bacon flipping content, I guess you're in luck. I don't love my bacon super crispy, like, unless it's like a hotel bacon, you know, but you can only get hotel bacon in hotels, hence the name. So, you know, I don't want it like undercooked. Oh man, I am not a chef. I would not get a job at a diner. But yeah, man, like you do you, boo, but like I want to kind of still get the juicy fat, you know. If you nuke these for too long, all the flavor's gone and you don't get the chewiness. All right, well, I couldn't get you the pro YouTuber like shot because this was a two-handed operation and I don't have a tripod. But like those turned out pretty good, huh? There's so much glare I can't even see. Those turned out good. All right, I'll do the rest and then, you know, eat breakfast. Yeah, man. Like, just like the video that I made the other day that did very poorly because, I don't know, the algorithm doesn't like me or people don't like talking about mental health or something. But, you know, on the list of things that I do and don't give a fuck about, making a good pancake. I think that's going to be on the list of things that I give a fuck about. I put some vanilla in there, just a little dash of vanilla extract. That's another, you know, poor person, but it only costs like $5 and it lasts you for months. Indulgence. Yeah, good pancakes. Like, I don't mind some like lukewarm, that's one-handed operation. I don't mind this lukewarm pancake, you know, kind of situation because like I still got to make my eggs and stuff. Kind of trying to multitask here, but like you got to butter them while they're still warm. It's primo operation. All right, I left these on a little bit longer, and I think the grill's a little bit hotter. Look at this. Boom. Premium flipping content. Gianna, you owe me big time. Look at this premium flipping content. Fuck yeah. I think this is a flipping channel now. Yeah. All right, I'm also going to make eggs, but I'm not going to show you me making eggs because I'm embarrassed to say that I basically don't know how to make eggs any other way than scrambled. And also, oh shit, I spilled. And also, I am a very late comer to eggs. Like growing up, you could not force feed. Like I would rather, die than have an egg. And then I just realized that I had to become an adult, but I'm still kind of embarrassed that pretty much the only way I'll eat eggs is like scrambled. So, jump cut to me eating. I will say though that while I'm waiting for my pan to get ready, this pan came from a Deseret Industries, which is basically like a Crazy Mormon version of a thrift store, but it's still a pretty good thrift store for almost nothing. My friend Kate pointed out to me when I was about to buy an expensive pan back when I had money that just buy crappy pans and wear them out and then buy a new one. Totally makes sense. Don't overlook thrift stores for stuff like housewares for the RV because you're going to destroy pretty much everything in an RV anyway. So why not just, get something that's not very expensive. So I don't know if that's a pro tip. Going to a thrift store, that's a real pro tip you need to, find out about on YouTube. But it was a pro tip for me at least. All right, well, this is, I promised you that's a project I'll show you at some point. I promised you a real RV single guy life moment. Finishing my eggs, my laptop still open on the desk, and me about to have dinner or breakfast with a beautiful view, right? This is a great Saturday morning, and I have no guilt about it. Being nice and lazy. I'll get to my work when I get to my work. Yeah, man. So, some premium plating content for you right here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm a real YouTuber. Mom, I'm a real YouTuber. Look at that. Look at that. This lifestyle isn't so bad as I wave my pan at you. Okay, well, I think I've reached my limit of cosplaying a YouTuber today. So I'm going to have my breakfast. Thank you for having breakfast with me. Subscribe, all that YouTube shit, I guess. Whatever. Leave a comment if I don't know, I'm just trying different shit, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. I have no idea what will work and what won't. But this is about the maximum production quality you can expect out of me for the moment. So, if you like being along and seeing what it's like to be a lonely single dude in his RV making breakfast in the middle of, Southwest Colorado, this is your channel. I'll tell you what, scooping content, flipping content, low-key cooking content, you got it all here. Look. Well, if you're paying for YouTube Premium, you're really getting your money's worth, I guess, because I'm not getting anything. So, all right, my last unpaid endorsement here will be Pepper Plant hot sauce. This hot sauce is fucking bomb, and my ex-girlfriend Katie, who I am still very close with, her parents bought me a few bottles of it. I don't know, it's a California brand or something like that. This shit is great. Buy it in a big giant jug and then just refill your thing with it. Pepper Plant hot sauce. This video not brought to you by Pepper Plant hot sauce. All right, everybody, have a good day. Bye.